Actually, for 31st January 2026 is the day Ghana folk they will be going to elect, and MPP in particular, they will be going to elect their new flag bearer. And then finally, the order as to who is taking which position on the ballot paper, say it has been done. Today, Ankasa, a good news and a bad news for some. But I also know before I came into the studio to do this particular program, I realized on social media, Bawumia campaign have been able to do something now. Ordinarily, you will not see someone taking advantage of the situation. So, if you don't know what is really going on, the MPP presidential candidate, Prime Minister Ekosono, they called most of the contenders, so Mumbra. Either they come or ombepe obi a obegina mu amomo nti nipa no ye be ballot and ye be tro number 1 4 5 sa ne yaye nti wo representative no fa number upenya no sa number no ene ye be print wo ballot paper no. So now one of the things you also have to notice that per every political, if any saying election be ebe course be whether internal or external politics, the Electoral Commission is actually tasked and mandated by law to actually take charge of the situation. So Electoral Commission person, and I know who supervises this particular ballot positions are not so. Now Kennedy Agyapong, the nipa pushing and okay so onko nonko di ejinemu ma no okwa no choose number one and in Japan HUCA. So many can say on social media it has really shaken a lot of people because this is the particular time in Japan nini pana okodi ejiremu ma no ochusu number 1. And aside from that too, and chepo any un second in Japan the flyers say vote for number 1 on the ballot, that is Kennedy Ohini Agyapong. Now there's a lot of reactions at air so obia na dream based on this particular thing at air course. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Any idea? Now before I bet to us, Japan's campaign is also reacting to this issue because to them, this means he is the person who is poised to win this particular elections at air so remember say on the ballots, we share the order of ranks to number 1 Kennedy Agyapong ni panel choose number 1. Number 2, Brian Agyapong. Brian Agyapong number 2. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is tipped, so obitimi wini per the post, my branches obitimi wini onya number 3. So the big question is, why did Bawumia get number 3? Yebe baho. Ena osha yaw ose editrum onya number 4. Ena kwabna Agyapong onya number 5. These are the 5 main contenders that Omukako contested. Now, me can say in some way by people are asking even before Omukako selected this particular Now the questions there are not bisane say, okay, Sisiana your friend is say MPP for Bawumia camp, any in Japan camp, Mukako to ballot papers and a ballot position You bisa Bawumia camp say which number do you want to be on? Bawumia camp say we want the top spot, number 1 or the last number, that's number 5. And according to them, the reason why they want the number 1 and the last number is because it is easy to spot. Which means vote na ballot pane eda wenima. Nipa we nibe born so first Bawumia. So ye last Bawumia no sa no utimi ushemu a say the omu mfimfini de woni nko so be the top and down a corner position ewo. And Bawumia's camp wanted number 1 or number 5. But then Japan's camp got number 1 and Bawumia number 3. Now I'll explain this because Bawumia's team say they are spinning some narrative on social media. Very interesting. This tells you how heated the contests have been because Kaneka say number 1 which means he's going to win Bawumia's camp is also parading this particular statement say share MPP for one more maybe the party nima. Number 1 J.A. Kufuor. Number 2 His Excellency past President Press Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So if Bawumia is on number 3, then what it means is that Bawumia is poised to lead this particular, your friend is saying, poised to be the 3rd person or be leading this particular or be president in terms of the New Patriotic Party. Therefore, Japan's camp also responded to they picking this particular position. Kwesi Kwarteng happened to be one of the lead campaigners, political campaigners of Kennedy Akompre Japan team. No, on the same tuja as to why the number one position in Japan FI, a very good position. Ultimately, it can lead to them winning because easier to spot. A easier number obitimide as sport at the end of the day, which means obitimide every. You can share this particular video of what Kwesi Kwarteng ekaye ye bet to us because in 70 DT for a baby.
5 candidates. It was an open process. The candidates had representatives. They had the opportunity to select or pick a number. It was, in two phases. But most important is that the final ballot can pick number 1. In terms of the PR, in terms of the marketing, in terms of even visibility on the ballot, we feel that it gives us another advantage. And from day one, we have always maintained that our campaign is divided. And so, for it to be one, we believe that it's even more closer to God. So we are very hopeful that at the first we are going to win.
What's the next step of your campaign now?
We are going to sell the number. We are going to campaign. We are going to talk to the delegates. We believe that sovereignty resides in them. Over 200,000 delegates. We are going to tell them the message, the current state of the party, and the needs that I have always maintained and Ken has always maintained. That even in the spirit of revival, we need a new face, and that face, even from the balloting, clearly shows that Ken, number 1, should lead the party.
The new face, Kennedy Agyapong, what is he bringing on board?
Kennedy is bringing, I give you 3 things. 1 is jobs, 2 is jobs, 3 is jobs. That's the most important thing.
So that was Kennedy Agyapong's spokesperson in Sema Odi-Tuja. But then look at this particular one here. Menuka say Odi Sansem ni Tuja no. The other side, Kennedy Agyapong supporters, they were all in jubilation, saying, this was a warning and Bawumia for say Kennedy Agyapong is coming with brutal force. And Ken will be a force to reckon with. Yenko T Sema Kennedy Agyapong supporters or Mudi Tuja Ebra, it was announced that Kennedy Agyapong had picked number 1.
So to understand the process, you pick 3 to pick as the 3rd person on the balloting. And then when you pick as a 3rd person, you pick number 1.
Yes, Kennedy was represented by someone. And then the agent picked 3 and then later picked 1. You understand? And but it is easy to tell everybody 1. Hey, Bakupel. Who will be 2, 3? Young will be out. Who can sit down? 1. Abrabian 1. Abrantabian 1. The Yamia say a few way. If I MPP Abrabo, Kennedy or Japan has been focused, has been quiet, has been calm. Mostly presidential material. They didn't tell on Kebi, Moody not tell on Kebi. Presidential material. Who can send for no one Kebi? Moody not tell can send me and me. I send in you, one.
Is it just a matter of the marketing strategy, or is there something divine about one that
you see? For we believe in prophecies. Men of God, yes. Men of God have spoken. They say he was going to pick 1. And it has come to pass. So for we believe in prophecy. And we believe that the Nyamia Sisano and the chairman MPP Tema West.
Thank you very much.
So that is a MPP chairman Tema West. Our party say the number 1 spot, answer na the team Kennedy Agyapong will go out and even pick it. Now soft will be African Kennedy Agyapong can say Kennedy Agyapong number will be Trusu number 1. And Ken was like, I didn't know more so say here Nyankopon she bibi. Kennedy Agyapong answer will be fear as we soon obey the president. That is the will of God according to the Kennedy Agyapong team. You see, all of these things are air course to Bawumia are picking number 3. Now, video you realize that now Komia, okay, we believe that he was one of the people to say Bawumia say omonko na onko choose the ballot position emano. Inti before no kwako obekwa choose the ballot no obe pick a number no. Na ena reporters ebisa and say na komia number ben na the Bawumia team no mo pen ne. Honestly, we either want number 1 or number 3. Any ebisa and say then or say number 1 we either want number 1 or the last number, the top or the down. Ena ebisa and say then also you see the top no, it is easier for you to identify. Easier for you to identify the number at the top. Easy kra. Intino so obi vote ama wo hwe soro ho a also onunye. So Bawumia's camp wanted that particular number King Agyapong enyaye. And that tells you how, I don't know, a sad news though. But that tells you how your friend saying Bawumia's team is disappointed. But then quickly after the number 3, I've seen a shift, a seismic shift on social media. This particular seismic shift I mean on social media, it is telling me clearly say Bawumia's team, in fact, are very, very strategic. As to why they are strategic, I will explain.
The numbers really do not matter. If people want to vote for you, wherever you are, they will look for you, isn't it? Do they matter to you? They don't matter to you. But if I have my way, I would like either the first position or the last position, simply because it is easier to communicate than a Seho or a Sroho. But otherwise, whatever number that you have, your people will look for you and vote for you. Thank you very much.
So listen to this. The last election, Bawumia was number 1. And current president Mahama was number 7. 2024 general elections. And still, Bawumia still wanted the number 1 or down. But now, King Agyapong are picking number 1. So the argument of Bawumia is number 1 in the Obe Lusu. Oh, 2016 election, 2020 election. Mahama was number 1. Olusu ye. Now, far from that, Bawumia picked number 3. So on social media, this is what they are saying. Share picture with you. Or see, the tradition of leadership continues. Now, the picture just seems like a picture with a billboard until we zoom in. And there's a meaning and a connotation to it. Shaniye wahasi. Zoom in now. Or see, the leadership of tradition, the tradition of leadership continues. So be cheap bicycle. Or no, the on billboard no. But Osha or snow. Any the year Ghana, year 1957, which na India were assassin so dear. The person who counts Odikamba yera John Agyapong Kufuor. John Agyapong Kufuor fiwa nipa oba ex-president Akufo-Addo. Nipa oba according to MPP Bawumia. So according to the Bawumia camp, almost number 3. No, we don't have any issues with number 3. Number 3, kama kra. Yes, kama because nipa president omaba so far ni nyina no. Number 1, your friend is saying the 2 president omoye MPP for. Number 1 John Agyapong. Number 2 Akufo-Addo. Into number 3 it means Akufo-Addo Bawumia na eba no. Now I'm going to put this on the screens because the narrative is spinning. Initially, Ken 2028 was trending on social media, but you see, and the trend Bawumia. And honestly, I'm impressed by how Bawumia team have actually made your friend is a lemonade out of lemons. This tells you say, I don't know. Personally, I feel like they are being strategic. If I went to screen, so you understand exactly what we are talking about. So in here was a picture Nanuya Menshia Palace. Ebra Asantefo and Asantehine. Oh yeah, Asantefo mo ye Asantehima ne ye no. So you could see here, say, on the far left, okay. Who started from the far right? John Agyapong Kufuor. Number 1, Tiha. Number 2. Ex-president Akufo-Addo. Number 3, wanya Bawumia. Into sha nipa we trust Dr. Bawumia picks number 3 for the MPP presidential primary scheduled January 31st, 2025. Our 3rd man to win S-Power in 2028. Clean. So to them, any issue any issue. Any big issue. Why? Because at the end of the day, they believe say Bawumia is going to win. Meanwhile, on this same vein, that's sorry and information about say Ken Akupim Kufuor fi Kennedy Agyapong. So what was King Agyapong doing in Kufuor's house? Second picture about Kubi because don't person be any secret. Me nka say your friend is saying Kufuor endorse King Agyapong there be. But in this particular picture this is a picture leaky. You see Kennedy Agyapong and you see ex-president Kufuor. There are other subsequent pictures they shared ideas. It's been a long time since we saw Kufuor and Kennedy Agyapong because they had their fallout way back in 2008. Remember, Kufuor wanted Alan Chemantin to be the nominee, to be the flag bearer this same King Agyapong opposed and oko back hey Akufo-Addo be president. Now they are doing the same thing to him. But then now no Kufuor has embraced say maybe nipa obit mambesesa the new patriotic party Shabreno King Agyapong. So at first it was like Kufuor was endorsing your friend is Bawumia. But now all eyes is that it seems like Kufuor or endorse Ubia, which bears the question said, does it mean say maybe deep down in him, or say maybe King Agyapong too can do the job? These are big questions, sir. So it's here for once again, we are live right here on this particular platform. For those of you who are more joining here, the breaking news is that Oshe the order of ranks are back. King Agyapong number 1 on the ballot paper. Brian Echampo number 2, Mahamudu Bawumia number 3, Yao Edichum number 4, and Kwabena Agyapong, who we hear Sanke Yinefim or number 5. Now the new patriotic party to that effect have brought out a press release. And according to them, this particular press release or media ban, it just shows the order of things and how things should be done. Which means that number we you finalize it. Untimi nyane shall say you press release na into screens no so. Share press release na a screens no so. You read here or say for immediate release. It came today, the 10th of October 2025. Or say updates on presidential balloting exercise. The Presidential Exercise Committee of the New Patriotic Party, in collaboration with officials of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, has successfully conducted the balloting exercise for the party's presidential candidate ahead of 31st January 2026 presidential primary. The order in which the candidates will appear on the ballot are as follows. So now MPPA party say yes. So when we say number 1 and number 3 be fly on social media, some pepe. Shall I say the order in which the candidates will appear on the ballot are as follows. Number 1, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Number 2, Honorable Dr. Brian Echampo. Number 3, His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Number 4, Honorable Yao Osei Edichum. Number 5, Kwabena Agyapong. The committee extends its profound appreciation to all presidential candidates, their representatives, and officials of the Electoral Commission for their cooperations. The Presidential Elections Committee reaffirms its unwavering commitment to transparency, fairness, and the highest democratic standards in the conduct of the presidential primary. Thank you. So now, per what is on the screens, it is quite evident, say, Abrewa Eyipoma Ewokwemu, MSCC and Nipa. In order of ranks, Nipa obedi kind on the ballot paper King Agyapong, followed by Brian Echampo number 3, your friend is saying Dr. Bawumia number 4, Professor Yao Osei Edichum number 5, Kwabena Agyapong, and this is exactly what is really going on. You need the same because definitely this is a big win for King Agyapong and also a big win somehow for Bawumia because order of rankings now you say on number 3. Ye dia de ne ye kan ahemfo mo ma be dia de o party ma e o MPP number 1 Kufuor, number 2 Akufo, number 3 ebe Bawumia. That is what they are